I just made over $700 trading my easy scalping strategy that literally takes less than 1 hour of my day. And guess what? Now my trading day is officially finished and I can hit the gym, I can do whatever I want. This exact strategy changed my life. I was losing for 2 years until I found this strategy, and now I've been profitable for over 2 years. All thanks to this easy scalping strategy. Unlike all these trading gurus who teach stock shit, I actually use this strategy in these markets every single day to make a lot of money. Now I'm gonna prove you that the strategy works by me trading live real time in the markets, and then I'm gonna teach you the strategy step by step so you can do it every single day. So that being said, let's get into the markets. Alright, bought it. Bought on ES. $740. That's what I'm saying, guys. But now I have to teach you this strategy, this scalping strategy. As you saw, I just showed you me trading live. Literally, it is what? 10:44. I just finished up the live trading session and I'm done for the day. This is my job. Like literally, now I'm gonna hit the gym after this, but this is my job. And now I'm gonna teach you this strategy quickly. But essentially, all you have to do is follow the trend. Downtrend is the lower lows, lower highs, low lows, low highs, low lows, low highs, low lows, right? And then there's the uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Right. The actual main reasoning behind this trade was this right here, this trend. Like at the end of the day, all we have to do is follow the trend and see the respect. We're gonna follow the trend and we'll see the respect. How does the trend move again? Look at this. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. But then you obviously have to understand how can you follow the trend, because the key is to always follow the trend. If you're currently in a downtrend, you have to sell. So look at this. This big move in the trend is called an impulse, and the smaller move is called a retracement, right? So the price moves down, but it has to fix itself. And right here, you're not gonna sell immediately. You're gonna sell right here, because this confirms that the trend will continue. You can put your entry right there and stop loss above the most recent lower high. Remember, lower low, lower high. You're gonna put the stop loss right there and target, follow the trend, target some liquidity. I'm gonna teach you what is liquidity really soon. But look at this. This is a break of structure right here. Once a candle, down candle, closes below the most recent lower low, and that's called a break of structure to the downside, and you're gonna follow the trend. And then uptrend. Look at this. This is a break of structure right here. You're gonna buy from here because this is now a higher high. This is now a higher high. This high closed above the most recent higher high, right? This was the higher high. This is the higher low. Now this is a higher high because this higher high now closed above the most recent higher high. Hope that makes sense, but it's 100% true, and that's what I do every single day. And what you need to target is something called a liquidity, and I'm going to teach you what is liquidity. First of all, liquidity is something that these big banks, institutions, and hedge funds, they're constantly seeking for that, because liquidity allows them to fill their large positions by taking out a bunch of dumb retail traders out from the market who don't know how to trade, and it's like liquid cash. They're constantly going towards liquidity, and we can also go towards liquidity, right? And liquidity is something that can switch the trend direction, turn into a downtrend from here or turn into an uptrend from here. That's what liquidity does. That's why we need to target it, and we have to also seek out liquidity to know that there could be a trend reversal, to then, if it's in an uptrend, we can short from there after the liquidity sweep. So how can you spot liquidity? Well, liquidity always rests above highs and below lows. Now you may wonder, what the hell is a high? What the hell is a low? Well, I'm going to teach you. You can spot a high by spotting out an up candle that is then followed by a down candle, right? So above here is liquidity. So this is one high, right? Up candle followed by down candle. So a high consists two candles. It's always consists two candles, right? Here's liquidity. And also below lows, right? How is a low being created? There's a down candle and immediately followed by an up candle, right? This is our low, right? And below here is our liquidity, right? Now, let's say you're currently in a downtrend. You obviously want to look for sells like this. Hold on, let me turn this red. So let's say you're currently in a downtrend. You want to look for sells. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Now, what you want to see is you can start scouting for buys instead. Because if this say liquidity right there, say low, and I'm talking like about 50-minute liquidity, about 50-minute lows and highs have more liquidity, and if it goes up from here, there's a lot of liquidity, right? So remember, higher time frame holds more power and influence. So if this liquidity gets taken out right now, and what you want to see is you go to the 1 minute time frame. As soon as the liquidity gets taken out, whether it's 50-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour time frame liquidity, you go to the 1 minute time frame, right? What you want to see is a trend switch confirmation, which is a high and up candle closing above the most recent lower high, because this was a downtrend. This is a lower low, lower high, and that's called a break of structure as well. And then not only that, remember you're on the 1 minute time frame. So this is our first break of structure to the upside. Now what you want to see is a retracement. Remember, this is the impulse. This is now a higher high. So let me turn this to green so you can understand it better, because I want everybody to understand. Even a 5-year-old could understand it. So this is now a higher high. What you want to see is the retracement of the uptrend. So higher high, higher low, higher high. So this is our new break of structure. So right here we're gonna enter. Remember, this is the 1 minute time frame, and this could have been a one hour time frame liquidity. And then what you're gonna simply do, you're gonna buy from here, target some liquidity like this. Okay, this Richard ratio shit, but you know, let's say this like this. But for me, it was an order block. What the hell is an order block? Well, remember the break of structure, right? If this is a downtrend, right? Look at this. This is how you spot an order block. Every time that there's a break of structure, whether it's down or up, there's always an order block being appeared. So look at this. If this is our break of structure to the downside, right? Like this, break of structure to the downside. The last up candle after the break of structure to the downside is our order block. So essentially it's the retracement area, remember? So lower low, lower high, lower low, break of structure, order block. And usually, okay, in this example it didn't, but usually the retracement will tap into the order block and then continue down from there. So it's more confirmation. And I'm going to show you exactly what happened in the 50-minute time frame today. I'm going to show you. So as you saw, we were in a downtrend, right? These are low lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. What happened then? We broke structure to the upside right here. Look at this. We broke structure to the upside because this is our lower high and this is an up candle closing above it. Remember, break of structure to the upside, trend switch. And guess what? Guess what happened then? This last down candle after the break of structure to the upside is our bullish order block. What happened then? Continue up a little bit, we'll take out some liquidity, but then we'll come back, we tap into the order block, immediate reaction to the upside. Look at this. And then what happened? After the immediate reaction to the upside, tap into the 50-minute bullish order block, we broke structure to the upside, right? And look at this. The same shit happens in the lower time frame as well. If there's a break of structure to the upside, the last down candle is the bullish order block, like this. This is the last down candle after the break of structure to the upside. It didn't get tapped into. It doesn't always get tapped into, but it's more confirmation, especially in higher time frame. This broke structure once. Remember, this is our lower high, broke structure after the tap into, broke structure, trend switch into lower time frame. Our second break of structure. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. This is our second break of structure right here. Right here. Pay close attention. This is our second break of structure right here. Up candle closing above the most recent higher high, right? So this is our new higher high. I entered off of the higher high. I got entered right here. My broker filled me right here, so that's cool. And guess what? Now that there's a break of structure right here, I'm just gonna go into the replay mode. Now that there's a break of structure, right? Higher high. The last down candle after the break of structure is our order block. So this is a 1 minute bullish order block. So these order blocks and trends and liquidities happen in every single time frame. But remember, higher time frame holds more power. And you know, for liquidity, I would say above 50 minutes has more influence. You should check those. And these lower time frame, like 1 minute highs and lows, they can use as follow the trend, see the break of structures. But look at this. That would just continue to move as a trend. And even though we take out more liquidity, right? We take out more liquidity, doesn't always react. the key is to see the tap into and then reaction to the opposite direction, right? So if it now would start to trend down from here, I would then look for sells, 2 break structure to the downside in the 1 minute. I would then sell the markets, but if it doesn't give us reaction, then nothing. Then you're gonna follow the trend to the upside. But I already like closed that Discord call with my students, and everybody made bread. I made bread, but like that's the job for me. Like that's the job for me today, and $760. And I didn't risk much in this one because there was some lower volume. Remember, order block happens every time after a breakout structure, whether it's upside or downside. So an bullish order block appears when there's a breakout structure to the upside, and the last down candle is the bullish order block. So as you can see, this is our high, broke structure, because this is an up candle followed by a down candle. This is a high, broke structure above it, and the last down candle after the breakout structure is the bullish order block. And what about the bearish order block? Well, if we break structure to the downside, I'm gonna give you an example real quick. As you can see, this is raw. I'm just gonna show you real quick. If we, okay, right here. So, but remember, this is 1 minute time frame. This doesn't have much influence, but still, this is our most recent low right here. Like in this case, right? I'm gonna go to the replay mode, right? This is a low, and then it broke structure, right? This down candle closing below the most recent low. So this is a breakout structure, lower low. And the most recent up candle after the breakout structure to the downside is the bearish order block. But obviously this is 1 minute time frame. This doesn't have much influence and power, but still in every single time frame there is an order block, okay? I like to put my stop losses below or above order block. So I use order blocks as shields in the lower time frame. And that's the simple fact, guys. That's my scalping strategy. That's how I make usually $1,000, but today I risk a little bit less because for the simple fact that today was a little bit lower volume. Hope you guys learned from this a lot. And guess what? I have a gift for you, because if you made it this far and you understood this strategy, let me know in the comment section if you made it this far, because I'm very proud of you. And then what I'm gonna then teach you is how to actually make $10,000 a month with trading consistently. So you can learn it by clicking the first link in the description, okay? And that's gonna take you to my free course, completely for free, because you deserve it, bro. Let's get it. I'll see you on the other side. Peace out.